Welcome
to
BULI,
BULI,
the Beyblade
Union,
of
Long. Yeah, got it.
We're back.
We're back after several months due to unforeseen global circumstances. We'll leave it at that.
We're not going to talk about them. There's more important things.
Yes.
Like we're back.
Yes.
Okay, so our first match. We got a Nubian
versus Ace Dragon.
Now, I like a Nubian.
Yeah.
I think a Nubian's going to take it.
A Nubian is undefeated right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ace Dragon's lost 3 matches.
I know. It's a very unfortunate situation for Ace Dragon, but if he beats a competitor who is currently 2-0, Ace Dragon will definitely improve his lot in the rankings, and then if a Nubian wins this, right? Yeah. He's going to be one of the best ranked guys in all of BULI.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so this is a very important match for the standings.
Yeah, let's move on.
Right. Next we have
Dullahan
versus Treptune.
Now, I think Dullahan's gonna take this. I think he has to back bounce. He has to bounce back at this point.
Yeah, you got it. Work it out.
And I think this is the week that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I have to say I really agree with you because Treptune, he's 0-1 right now and he lost pretty spectacularly in his first match. So it'd be a lot for him to beat Dullahan, who, remember, I always like to bring this up when talking about Dullahan. Dullahan almost beat the current champion Gargoyle.
Won the first 2 rounds.
And if it had been a traditional best-of-3 match, Dullahan would have won. So if Dullahan has what it takes to hang in the ring with the champion, he clearly has some hidden potential there. He's just got to work through his kinks, and I think this match is going to put him back on track.
I agree. And on to the third round.
Yes, we have Dread Phoenix. He's good. Don't worry, guys. Technical difficulties. We have Dread Phoenix
and Zeleny.
We got Zeleny.
Zeleny, we got him.
We got him.
Yeah. I think Zeleny's gonna win. Come on, open shot Zeleny.
Yeah, I have to say, Dread Phoenix. Again, Dread Phoenix is an old timer.
I like his old stuff. He's just not the same.
He's not. He's gone to a point in his career where I don't think he can really hang in the ring with these younger guys.
Yeah, 100% on the nose.
Yeah.
And our main event.
Our main event is a very important match. It's a heated rivalry
100%.
From very early on in this promotion's history that's been boiling up for a rematch.
We got Bushin Ashindra
and Rudr.
Now, for those of you that are uninformed, if I were you, I would go back and watch the tapes. Rudr knocked out Bushin Ashindra and caused him to miss the Battle of the Blades.
Yes, a lot of people believe that if it hadn't been for Rudr injuring Bushin in that match, that Bushin would currently be the BULI champion.
And I think this match is probably the most important match
of either of their careers.
We've done so far, honestly.
Because
of how much weight it holds and what whoever winning entails.
Bushin Ashindra's manager informed me when the global circumstances happened, that he was so furious because he just couldn't wait to get Bushin's ridges on Rudr and get revenge for what had happened to him. And now he's finally getting his chance, and I think Bushin takes this.
I think so too.
I think ever since Bushin has returned from that injury, he's been on a dominating streak, and Bushin knows if he wants to get a shot at the BULI title, if he wants to get his hands on the champion to claim what he believes is rightfully his, he needs to first take down the man who set his career aside.
Yeah, and now while I agree with you, Rudr has a lot to prove too.
Rudr does.
Because Rudr doesn't want to just win to win. He also wants the title.
He does.
And he also definitely wants to prove that it wasn't a lucky shot. I've said it. I think you've said it a few times.
A lot of people think
it was a lucky shot.
It was a really lucky shot in that match with Bushin, and that people think at the end of the day, Bushin is just an overall better competitor.
Yeah, and although I think Bushin is amazing, if Rudr is able to prove that he's not the lucky shot guy, and especially after last week or the week before, last week, when Dark Nepstrius was able to make Rudr burst, come on.
Well, it's going to be a night of exciting matches. Let's get to the ring with our first match. All right, match number 1. A Nubian versus Ace Dragon. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! And we have the first match since Buli's return, and Ace Dragon is playing Nubian,
wow.
and hits a knockout!
Wow.
That is a huge win for Ace Dragon.
Ace Dragon is back. And your winner is Ace Dragon.
That was a very impressive win for Ace Dragon and a great way to start BULI back up after our hiatus with a knockout win.
He really showed a Nubian what's for, and
delivered a Nubion's first loss, which is a knockout, which is a big loss for Nubian because a win here would have definitely put him in the contention for the title. But now Ace Dragon is clearly starting to get his career back together, and it looks like he may have success along the way. All right, and it's time for your second match of the evening. Dullahan versus Treptune. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! And here we go, Dullahan in the middle. They're brawling in the center of the ring. Dullahan and Treptune, a really physical match. No one's really dodging. Oh! And we have a second first round knockout with a victory for Dullahan.
Yeah, Dullahan saying, hey, give me someone that's worth going against.
And your winner is Dullahan.
Dullahan coming out and showing that he is ready to be in BULI.
Yes, Dullahan with a first round knockout against Treptune. Treptune's record is looking pretty dismal now.
Now, onto Zeleny and Dread Phoenix.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Two titans battling each other in the middle of the ring, circling around, trying to get position. We have Dread Phoenix. Bro, this is a very technical match, the way they're dancing like this. This is a strategy, a lot of... Oh! Zeleny wins the first round.
Yeah. Round 2.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. As I was saying, these old-timers like Dread Phoenix, they use this tactic of circling around. That was very big back in the day. A lot of younger guys go for quick, decisive moves, but we can see Dread Phoenix's experience in the way he's dueling here, even if he hasn't done well so far.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have the stamina to keep up with Zeleny. And your winner is Zeleny.
Good win by Zeleny. We've had a lot of dominant matches tonight, really just uncontested. Dread Phoenix really did put up a good fight using those old school tactics.
It just wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough to face up against Zeleny's youth. But Zeleny really had a great job countering it and came out on top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. Bushin Ashindra versus Rudr. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. And we're starting here, Bushin Ashindra circling around, desperate to get revenge on the man who injured him. And Bushin is being very aggressive against Rudr, circling around, jockeying for position, being still really like a shark who smelt blood, and he's knocking him down, and Rudr's losing balance, and Bushin Ashindra comes out on top in the first round.
Rudr just fell like a stack of bricks.
Alright, it's time for round 2. If Bushin wins this, he comes out on top in this match. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. And Bushin once again, so desperate to get that win, but Rudr being more tactical this time, making a lot of circling maneuvers. Bushin off balance, and Rudr coming in for more hits. Bushin standing tall though, starting to waver. And it looks like Rudr is going to take the second round.
Wow, on to the third round. Round 3.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. This is probably the most important match of both of their careers. And Bushin is circling around. They're taking it slow. But Bushin is starting to waver, but getting good hits in on Rudr. Bushin's wavering! And Rudr takes it!
Rudr showing that he has what it takes. And your winner is Rudr.
That was a very important match. And Rudr's victory shows that his win against Bushin Ashindra was not a fluke.
Yeah, and it shows that he might be our number 1 guy. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I think he's number 1.
Yes, I think he may have a match with the champion in his future. And what an embarrassment that will be to Bushin Ashindra for the guy who injured him to be the champion. That was a night of exciting matches.
Yeah, a lot of crazy matches.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily in who we thought would win, but more so in how it happened. The
Absolutely.
Crazy matches.
Starting off with a first round knockout.
Yeah,
by Ace Dragon.
That was crazy. I was not expecting that, but it definitely shows Ace Dragon is coming back around to being the person that we thought he was.
Yeah, it's really not anyone can get a first round knockout unless you're facing Dark Nepstrius.
Yeah.
But
very true.
He wasn't facing Dark Neptune, and that shows that he clearly has some skill.
I don't think that counts.
Well, we know you don't like Canadians, but...
And your second match of the night? Dullahan beating Treptune.
Yeah, I mean...
It was a knockout, which I think we got another Canadian on our hands. But, you know, maybe he'll prove me wrong.
Yeah, again, first round knockouts are always very impressive.
You know, maybe he's just French.
Maybe he's from Quebec.
Yeah, maybe it's Quebec versus actual Canada. You know, Canada that people like going to.
The French were the first Canadians, aside from the natives.
Yeah, but you know what they put on their license plates?
What?
We still remember, I think.
Oh, really?
Because the French kind of abandoned them.
I'm gonna fact check that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dullahan with, again, impressive first round win. It led to the fact that this first episode back had two huge moments at the beginning of the matches, which I think...
And, you know what? Let's move on to one of our more technical matches that I personally liked a bit more.
Oh, yes.
We got Zeleny.
Yes. And like you said, that was a very technical match. You had a clash of styles. Yeah. You had Dread Phoenix going for those old school tactics of flanking and kind of whipping around to try to tire out your opponent. And you had a younger competitor like Zeleny countering it very well, giving a new take, in a sense, on this old style.
And I think it shows that Dread Phoenix doesn't have the stamina to be able to stay in those matches for very long, because he can't keep doing those little shots. He has to go in big or do his special move, or he's going to lose to people like Zeleny, people like even Bushin Ashindra or Rudr. You know?
Of course, right. And you know what? I think that match, because of how technical it was, I think it's really going to be one of those hidden gems later on. Eventually, it'll be looked back on as one of the classics of BULI.
I mean, most of Dread Phoenix's matches are classics just because of his style, which you don't really see anymore.
Yeah, of course.
Especially in BULI, because we have a bunch of younger guys. He's the oldest guy we have.
Yes.
You know?
Very good stuff.
But we shouldn't delay anymore. The finals.
And we had our main event, and the victor was, of course,
your boy,
Rudr.
Yeah. What do you think of this?
I think that this has completely derailed Bushin Ashindra.
Yeah.
Bushin Ashindra came back into BULI after his injury to Rudr by attacking the champion at his crowning, like at when he was being given the title.
Thinking that Rudr wasn't a problem. Rudr, it wasn't his skill, it was a lucky shot, and I caught myself saying it. I even said it earlier today. But Rudr came in there and he showed that he has what it takes, and he is one of the elite.
Yeah, and we don't really know where Bushin Ashindra goes from here. Now, in addition to trying to just chase for the title, he's probably he probably wants to have another match with Rudr, because now Rudr has hurt him 2 times in a sense. One, in physically hurting him and injuring him and derailing his career, and another by getting knocking him down when he was about to get a title shot.
Yeah, and I'm actually very interested in what Mr. Manager has to say about this, but we do have a post-match interview for you from Rudr's manager.
Yes, we'd like to introduce you, or rather, he'd like to introduce himself.
Yes.
Rudr's manager would like to talk about his victory and his upcoming match with Gargoyle.
Hello. We are here with Rudr's manager.
Design Fallout Boy.
Yes.
Shut up, interviewer.
Oh, okay.
Pussy. So after the great success of my barbershop, I've decided to take the immense capital.
1 second. Sorry, I'm just being threatened by Mr. Manager.
My money, Dirk!
Oh, continue.
Into the spinning tops that fight each other. And this one's the best, I'm told, because he's red.
And we have a special guest, I guess.
You know something? I thought Bushin Ashindra's Mr. Manager was an arrogant asshole. But you just take the cake. Now, I'm looking forward
what
to
did you call me?
You're an arrogant shit.
It's like a hawk.
You're a loser. You lost to him. You're
like
a loser. You're a loser.
I heard you from all the way over there.
You're a loser. Go over there, loser. Sit down, loser.
It's a shame.
Go sit down, loser.
This is the Beyblade Federation.